I want to show you WordSwag. Let's do WordSwag because I think that's one of the fun apps. One of the fun ones. All right, so let's go ahead and create a quote image. I like to share a lot of quote images. A lot of people I've heard people on social media or talk about me behind my back saying, I can't believe she just posts quote images and stuff like that. Well, I post quote images because studies have shown that my followers really like them. And I get the most engagement from them. That's how I know. So quote images all day long. I really do. That's what I do. A lot of times I repurpose a lot of the content over and over again too, because you don't have to create all this new content all the time, guys. I mean, I usually say after 90 days, go ahead and reshare it. Go ahead and reshare it again. Some content I've shared probably 10 times, over the years, because it's good. And I know my followers love it and it's just popular. So I usually share it. So you can pick out all these different backgrounds. Let's say you wanted a background of the beach. Well, you can just pick out a background of the beach. And if you search here, you're going to pull up a whole bunch of different HD graphics here. Okay, so here's one with a lady here. You can zoom in, zoom out. I can zoom it in, pull her over a little bit so she's over to the side, right? And then I can crop it. All right, so and then I can find a quote. So there's different styles. I'll show you that here in a second, but all you do is just double tap. I'm going to X that out. And there's quotes here, like stay hungry. The greatest pleasure in life is doing what people say you can't do. If you tap on this little refresh button here, you're going to see more. Entrepreneurs must be willing to be misunderstood for long periods of time. Unless you try to do something beyond what you have already mastered, you will never grow. That is so true. If it was easy, everyone would do it. One of my favorite quotes. The pursuit of excellence is gratifying and healthy. The pursuit of perfection is frustrating, neurotic. Okay, that one's a little long. I try to do shorter quotes. I don't like to do overly long quotes because it overwhelms the image and people usually don't read it anyways. When they're scrolling through their feed, people are in a hurry a lot of the time, so they don't, when it's something long, they're like, oh, I don't have time to read all that. You know what I mean? So they don't read it. So I try to stick with short to the point, right? Hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. I like that one. That's good. But it's not really matching my... All right, here we go. Make today so awesome. Yesterday gets jealous. That's a good one. Stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your mind, feelings, and emotions. That's a good one too. Be patient. Everything is coming together. Like it. That's going to go really good with that. So I just think that goes with the woman in the water or whatever. So, okay, so we're going to save it. And then let's pick out the different style. There's different fonts here. I'm probably going to have to darken the image a little bit to make it stand out. So you can adjust brightness down here. And I'll darken it to about there. I'm definitely going to need to use different fonts because one thing that you should definitely be aware of is that when you're using cursive or lettering that's too small, once again, people are in a hurry. They're not actually going to stop and read it if it takes them too long because they got to squint or they got to focus too long, right? So make it really easy for them to actually be able to read. So it could be, I could also change the color of this and it could be like that. Be patient and everything is coming together. I could do, let me change it back to white. Let's see. One of the fonts that I really like to use, this is one of them right here. Be patient, everything is coming together. So I'll put it right there. Stick it right there, I think. Yeah, that's good. Be patient, everything is coming together, and my phone is a little dark for me. So let's do this. Be patient, everything is coming. So I'm darkening. I just want to make sure I can see it good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save it. All right, and then what you want to do is you want to add a logo or a watermark. And to keep it really simple, I'm just really quick going to show you how you can make your own watermark using WordSwag. So just go add logo watermark. I already have a watermark, but like I said, I'm going to go ahead and show you. Just use text. So what you want to do, this one definitely I would recommend branding your blog if you have one, if you have a domain with your name or something like that. It's always a good idea to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my name in here, my blog. Okay. And then I might even just go ahead and put a bracket here. Or I don't know what you call them, breaker bar. I don't know what the heck they are. See, I'm not that smart. I know how to figure stuff out. My grammar is probably the worst. Okay, so I'm just going to put that there, make that like that, and then I'm going to turn off the auto line breaks, and I'm going to save and close. Continue anyways. Okay, that looks good, just like that. So I can just go just like that, and you can do that every time, okay, if you want to. And then just go ahead and save. But I'm going to show you how to make this one time so that way you can just save it as an image and easily upload it. Okay, so you just would select new image instead. So I'm going to go ahead and go back. Oh no, it's going to make me do this again. Oh, hold on, I got to do this like this. Okay, so if you do decide to, once you save it, you would just say add logo or watermark. Okay, and then you would say image, and then you would select the image. So make sure you share it in, like, save it in a folder or something. But I'm going to show you really quick how to create an image before we let you guys go tonight. Or I'm sorry, a logo or watermark. Why am I calling it a logo? I don't know why I'm doing that. All right, so let's get out of here. I already saved it. I'm going to start over. All right, let's start over. All right, transparent background. All right, okay. So here's my thing, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and put it right there in the middle. And what I'll do is I'll save it. So it's already there, but you do the exact same thing I just showed you. You just put it in there, turn the auto line breaks off. Make sure you do that. Save and close. Okay. Continue anyways. And now you got it right there. So that's just a very, very simple way to do it. And then you would just put it in the middle and then save it. Okay. And now you have it saved. So next time when you go to post, you just say add logo watermark, and every time it looks the same. That way it's not different every single time. So then you would just say, image, and then you would search for it, right? Images, word swag. So it's right there. So I would just go, okay, there you go. So now it's on there. So of course it wouldn't look like that because we'd have a different image there. Hang on. Let's see how fast I can really do this, because I want to show you the whole demo here, okay, now that we've done this. All right, so let's go ahead and show you the whole demo. Let's go really fast. I'm not even going to do anything crazy. Okay, square crop. Okay, I don't want you there. I want you bye-bye. Bye-bye. Because I talk to my phone like I talk to my kids. Okay, so let's start over. And I'm going to show you how fast I can do this. Time me. Got a stopwatch, Brian? All right, so let's see. We're going to go ahead, double tap, text to change. We'll go classic. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. The most effective way to do it is to do it. Oh my gosh, yes it is. That is so true. I am so going to use that one. All right, around the world. Nope, not going to use that one. I'm going to use this one. Oh, one thing I forgot to do, make sure I turn that auto line breaks off so it does that. There we go. The most effective way to do it is to do it. Yes. Amen to that. All right, save. Quote image done. Now it's time to watermark. Ready? We're going to use our watermark that we just did. Same image as last time, or image, okay, to find it. If you want to find it, you select image. Save image as last time. And of course, it didn't pull the same image as last time. So hang on a sec, guys. Don't time me now. Stop the timer. It's not fair. All right, add logo or watermark. Okay, you guys seeing this? Now you just can easily pinch in and out to move it, okay? So use your fingers, move it out with your fingers or in, push it down, put it down at the bottom, save. That's it. We're done. Boom. Now we're going to share it. So we're going to say share, and we're going to go ahead and share it on Hootsuite. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to use Hootsuite now. Okay, so just share to Hootsuite. You already got that installed. I showed you how to do that in the slides. The only way, I forget even what we said. I always do that too. Okay, the most effective way to do it is to do it. Okay. So I'll probably just put something like truth or something like that. Usually I do something like that. And I'll put who else agrees, right? Yeah. Double tap and tag a friend. It's another thing you can do too. Double tap and tag a friend is great if you want people to start tagging people and getting engaged. One of the things that you want to do is kind of train your followers in the beginning to do that, because it will really help you boost your posts. It's more effective now than ever because of the way the algorithm is. You really want people, you have to be telling them to double tap and tag a friend and stuff all the time. All right, but because I'm sharing this to all of the different social media platforms, I'm just going to go ahead and put my blog in here and then go ahead and click next, and I'll take it out for Instagram because it doesn't even matter on Instagram. So we're just going to say next. Now it's going to ask me if I want to send now or if I want to auto schedule. I'm going to go ahead and send it now so you guys can see how this works. All right, so it's sending it all now to all my social medias. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and publish it to Instagram. So it sends a notification. If you auto schedule it, it's going to send you a notification in your phone. It's going to show up here, okay? And then you're just going to go tap open in Instagram, and then basically it copies it to the clipboard for you, okay? And then you're just going to go next, next, and then you're going to hold down and you're going to paste. Okay, that's how you paste on an Android anyways. I'm pretty sure that's the same. It is the same for iPhone. And then something I always do is I always say tag a friend in here, because that's an actual place, I guess. I don't know, but I always use that so they can see another call to action like tag a friend. And I might put double tap if you agree. If you agree, right? All right, I could do, look at, see, I love this keyboard because it pulls up different emojis for me. So we'll do it like that. And then I'm going to come down here, open it up. I'm going to tag Brian Finale because I'm going to annoy him now. He's like, who is this girl? She's always tagging me. Huh? Tag Brian Finale.
I've been timing you the whole time. April, this stuff is awesome. So, very cool to watch.
Awesome. All right. So of course, you know, I tag people like Brian, My Lead System Pro. You know, I know them, right? So they're gonna be okay with it. So I'm not trying to be annoying to them or anything. It's just trying to stay on their mind. Anyways, all right. And then if you want to, you can also share to your Instagram and Twitter here too, if you weren't using Hootsuite. And sometimes I do that. Like if I'm using Lumiere, Lumiere doesn't necessarily share to Hootsuite on all my social networks. But if I can pull it up on Instagram, it will easily share it to Twitter and Facebook. Kind of using the link is what it does on Twitter. So usually I'll do it that way if I want to get it onto Twitter and Facebook at the same time. I'm just going to go ahead and tap share at the top, and then I'm going to share it. And then remember what I told you about the notepad. We're going to do the hashtags now. I got my hashtags here. These are my quote hashtags, and I always make them relevant. By the way, I forgot to mention that. Try to make your hashtags relevant to your post. You can also make it, you know, put some targeted hashtags in there for like your target market, your audience that's actually looking for, you know, certain hashtags, you know. But other than that, you want to make it mostly targeted. Okay, or not targeted, I'm sorry, but relevant. Okay, so I'm going to like my post. This is very important. Like your own post, open up the comments, paste your tags in there, your hashtags, post them, like your own quote or your comments, like your comments, okay? Because now you can like it, because remember, these are votes. This is like, Instagram's like, okay, she posted, people are starting to engage, we're going to show it to more people, okay? So now we're going to go back to the keep here, my little notepad. I'm going to grab my offer here that I paste in there in my comments. I'm going to select all. I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to paste it in the comments, okay? And now I'm sending people back to my bio to generate leads. This is how I generate leads all day long.